All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Been a little while between videos now. I've been pretty busy, and also with my trading, I ended up making a decision to finally get some mentoring, and that's one reason why I've been a little busy and haven't put a video up recently, because I've been getting really stuck into this course that I'm doing. In this video, I wanted to kind of talk about the importance of mentoring, coaching, not just in trading, but obviously in grappling and jiu-jitsu, or, a martial art. Basically, obviously anything that you want to excel in and take it seriously. And for me, the reason why I decided to get coaching and mentoring and pay for it for trading, one of the main reasons, that massive silver crash that we had, I think it was on the 29th of January. Now, a lot of you might be able to relate to this if you are a trader, is maybe it's happened to you. I was coming in and closing in on my most profitable month on January. The last day of the month, okay, I was nearly doubled my account, and this was very exciting for me, and I had some rules in place. And then the last day of the month was a Friday, I'm pretty sure. I went against my rules. I look after my kids all day on Friday. I don't work on a Friday, and I have the kids, both of them. And we're at the pool, and I decided to put on a sneaky little trade as silver was reaching its peak, thinking I'll just make a quick 100, 200 bucks here while the kids are playing. I'm distracted, I'm out of my element, it's busy at the pool, and I look at my app on my phone and it's going up. I'm like, sweet, I'll just leave it. And then I check it half an hour later and it's just coming down. And that was the top of silver on, I think it was the 29th of Jan. And I was expecting this to happen in silver because it had just gone up for so long, for so hard, blow off top. And part of my plan with silver was to wait for this opportunity to go short. But my emotions, my psychology went south as the price of silver did. And I kept trying to place bets on it pumping back up. And I was completely blinded by my primitive brain and my poor emotional state, that I was catching falling knives. And I was trading on a day where I said I wouldn't trade, looking after the kids. And rather than just stopping at all, just completely stopping at my first stop loss being hit, I kept trying to put trades on going against the market. And if it was a quiet day and I was trading by myself and it was a Thursday, I would have just put a short position in. But I was busy looking after the kids, went against my rules, emotions went out the fucking, I just got the better of me. And I ended up giving back, I think probably 70% of what I'd made in that month. And it kind of shocked me. After that day, for the next week, I was pretty taken aback by how much of my progress could be taken away from me within a 12-hour period, and then me going away from my plan completely. And if you're new to the channel, I'm very new to trading. It's only really been the last 4 to 6 months I've been taking it seriously. I've been coaching myself, watching content and stuff. I've had experience about 5 years ago getting into trading, but I didn't really know what I was doing and I just lost money. But I've been really wanting to take it seriously because there is such a massive opportunity with trading, not just self-development, but obviously the financial aspect to it. And I'm a fitness addict. I love training jiu-jitsu. I love lifting weights. I love that stuff. And I can really see the similarities between jiu-jitsu, MMA, that mindset of upgrading and skilling yourself. The mindset that comes with it is very similar to trading. And I like to merge the two together. And that's why I've decided to get coaching or a mentorship or mentoring for my trading, because I've got a coach. I've got a jiu-jitsu coach, an MMA coach. I've had coaches in the past with business and stuff like that. And it makes sense to have someone to be able to ask questions, bounce ideas off, look at technique, watch you roll, look at your trades and give you feedback. Rather than going it alone and spending more money on trying to educate myself and losing it, and that's why that day losing that money in silver, I was like, okay, if I'm going to take it seriously, like I take my jiu-jitsu or my training, and I want it to be a business in the next couple of years to the point where I'm profitable enough to be able to make it a full-time job and a business, then it's going to be worth spending the money on a trading program, trading mentorship and coaching. It's been about 3 weeks since I started getting some coaching and mentorship with my trading. And I tell you what, I am approaching the markets in a lot cooler manner, still making a few mistakes here, mainly with entering a little too early on some things. But there's a sense of anxiety that's been lifted off my shoulders because I have someone and a group of people to show what I'm looking at and what I'm thinking, and if what they think is, correct or not. However, it's just amazing to be learning of someone who's got 20 plus years in the markets. And if you're a new trader or you are a trader and you're into jiu-jitsu and grappling and you love that mindset, and you can see the similarities between grappling, MMA and trading, please give me a follow. I'd love to hear your story because I'm new to this. I've got a lot more experience in jiu-jitsu, health and fitness than I do trading, but I love the similarities of it. That grappling mindset, that trading mindset. If you're a grappler and you understand, or you're a person or a man or woman who looks after themselves physically, and you understand the discipline that comes with understanding a combat sport, I really think you could excel in trading, because the execution, the patience and the discipline and the consistency it takes to get to your purple, brown and then your black belt, you bring that mindset to trading and that patience and that discipline and that kind of never give up attitude, you're going to do it. And that's why I love talking about both of them. I love doing both of them. The endless pits. Jiu-jitsu is endless pit of knowledge. So is trading. So yeah, I hope this resonates with you guys. I'm getting coaching now for my trading. I get coaching for my jiu-jitsu and my grappling, and it only makes sense because I feel like I'm going to excel a lot faster, because my goal is I'm taking this seriously. And let me know if something like that has happened to you before, where you've nearly finished your best month or best week, and then within a couple of hours period, you give it all back almost. And I know there's a lot of stories out there like that. But I'm going to do a couple more videos, some more ones coming up soon. I really want to talk about trading being the ultimate online business. Give me some ideas too to talk about, but I've got plenty, because I went really hard trying to learn and have an online coaching personal training business, selling online programs and having to be on social media every day, thinking I'm going to make money from it. And I did make a little bit of money from it, but fucking hell, the social media world it'll drain the life out of you. And trading for me, it's the pinnacle of what you can do online without having to market, without having to talk about fat loss in 20 different ways, or do all these reels trying to grab people's attention in the first 5 seconds of a reel. Oh man, trading's a relief compared to that. And I'm going to talk about that in one of my videos coming up. But I hope you guys are having a good day. Hope you're making some good trades. Remember, I'd love to hear from you. I'm new to trading. I want to learn. I want to hear people's stories. But yeah, talk to you guys soon. Have a good day.